Hey everyone, this is Nebulous Dungeon again, bringing you part 6 of my Foxiest of the Hounds playthrough. In this part, this is the final part of the Sarif Warehouse mission. As you can see, as soon as I get out the elevator here, I find that praxis kit. I went in to look at my augmentations, but found there was really nothing that was going to be useful for finishing out this mission to upgrade. So I didn't upgrade anything, and I just cut that part out because it lasted for about 20 seconds, give or take. So, cut that part out. Now, right after finding that praxis kit, you take a left down this hallway, and you'll see this vent behind the crate. Just move the crate and travel through the vent. This will help you avoid a camera. I think it actually helps you avoid a couple cameras, a couple people, and you come out on the other side of this camera and turret here. Just double check to make sure that that camera isn't facing you, as well as the turret. Just make sure neither one of them is facing you before you exit the vent and go into this door. Once you open up this door, there's going to be a cutscene with the that augmented dude whose head is blown off on the floor right there.
But you were right about there being something
After the cutscene,
because I've also got a dead purist in
I just pick up the 10mm pistol ammo there, and I search the dude and find a bunch of useful items on him.
Copy that. What about Sanders?
There's really nothing else interesting to find, so just go through that door that was right next to the dead dude on the ground there, and go through the second door. So after getting off the elevator, you're gonna notice that those purity front assholes, or whoever the fuck they are, they're fighting with the SWAT people below you. So none of them will see you, since obviously they're focused on SWAT. So just keep moving along up through these stairs. Now you may have noticed before I entered this room, there was that dude in the hallway that kept walking forward and out. In some instances, he will come back in this direction, but I really don't think I had to worry about that in this scenario. Just bear in mind that he may come back, and you'll see I found that that ebook on the table there. So those are always good to find. They give you, like, I think it's 200 points of experience for finding each one. Now it is absolutely essential to take out this guy right here after leaving that little office area, that little conference room, I should say. So you got to take this guy out for sure. Otherwise, if you don't take him out, he'll see you as you're sneaking through to get out of this little area. So take him out, drag him to this little room, and again, just get out of the sight line of the door just in case that other guy does come back up. Then you'll see there's this vent here. Go down this vent. It's in the same room where you dragged that dude. And it's going to take you to a little bathroom. Now there's going to be 3 dudes on the floor here. One of them you're going to see obviously right there, right in front of you. Wait until he turns back around and goes to the right and is pretty much past that that crate on the right hand side there. Actually, it's more like a wall, but whatever. And then just come to this pillar and hide behind this pillar here. Now you just want to wait for that first guy. Just want to wait for him to come back and then turn around and go back in the other direction. And once he has turned back around, just make sure that none of these other 2 enemies right here are looking in your direction. As you can see, I'm just making sure that there's no sight lines on me at all before I make any movement or anything. So yeah, once this guy gets past you and that guy farther up has no real peripheral vision or anything on you, go ahead and make your move. Slide and jump over it. Now before you rush to get through this end area, just double check to make sure that none of them are looking in your direction. As you can see, this guy that was closest to me, I did see him coming towards me, pretty much looking in my general direction, so I just wait for him to finish doing what he's doing right here and move back in the opposite direction. And as you can see, I put my stun gun away because I know for a fact that there's not going to be any more enemies that I'm going to have to worry about. Grab this ebook on the desk here before going through the door and finishing the mission. And that's all you got to do. Open up the door. Now for that Zeke Sanders cutscene, just pick empathy, empathy, empathy each for the 3 options to save Josie's life and let him go. That's just about wraps it up. Hope you guys enjoyed this part of the series. Hope you keep watching. If you haven't already, subscribe. Thanks.